Hello and welcome to a new holiday version of the SportsDesk Spotlight, your online check-in and preview of what's going on in the world of South Bay sports, no matter where you're rooting from. This week, we're throwing one more holiday into the mix. It's called the Eaton Bryant Cup. What? Bear with me for a second here. For 46 years, the two oldest soccer programs around have been going at it and battling over the cup, named after the two men who brought soccer to their respective schools. Now think about bragging rights and the smack talk that comes along with crosstown rivalries. When that rival can say, your school hasn't beaten us this century, well, we're now dealing with Obama levels of mic dropping here. But if you can reverse fortunes and end that argument, bringing home a trophy for the first time this millennium could actually be cause for a holiday after all.
Since the early 70s, there have been two Torrance schools going at it on the soccer field, a game that current players look forward to all season long, and a game that alumni would do just about anything to be a part of again.
When I was a little kid, I used to sit in these stands. All of the West Torrance would show up here, all of South Torrance would show up over there, and there'd be a knockdown war going on a couple of times a season. And I remember watching those games from here. I started playing here in 1977. Every game against South mattered more than any game against anybody else, against Bishop, Torrance, whatever. It was a West-South thing.
The Southwest rivalry is one of the, it was the longest rivalry in California. It's been going on, I think, like 50-something years. It's been through CIF, through different things. I know, being a South guy, I think 2000 was the last time we won here against West.
Once a rivalry, always a rivalry. Whether you played in the 21st century or back in the 70s, if you were ever a Spartan or Warrior soccer player in your lifetime, you know exactly how meaningful this game is. Having been a Spartan soccer player myself, I'll never forget the feeling of playing under these lights. It's funny how a rivalry can bring a few extra fouls, a few extra goals, and a little extra energy when there are bragging rights on the line.
I know for a fact that a lot of these kids play together, West and South, on club teams. But it's different. It's West versus South tonight. So I'm seeing them knock each other over, doing everything they can to win the ball. It matters. It's in the blood. And again, I can't explain it. It's West versus South.
It definitely brings out the competitiveness. I mean, you can tell from the first little bit in this game, guys are flying around, crazy tackles, challenges. The ball's moving quickly, just in any sport. It's going to be hard fouls, a lot of competition, because it's about pride. And when you have games that are about pride and about local relationships and derbies, kind of, it always brings out the best in all the guys.
Rivalry games are the best games to play in. I mean, the intensity just gets picked up so much higher, and it's more emotional, and you're playing for more, it feels like.
Everyone plays their best in this, for sure. Both teams are looking forward to this. They want to show up their friends, their enemies. We both know that what's on the line, bragging rights is mostly.
And bragging rights between South and West don't end after graduation. They carry on into adulthood, at least for the players of the 70s and 80s.
We play every year up at Nansen Field early June, and it's all the 70s and 80s South and West players going at it up there. It's actually more humorous now than chaotic, but it's a lot of fun.
Although bragging rights are probably enough, there's a little extra incentive to winning the rivalry. A trophy called the Eaton Bryant Cup, named after two coaches who originated the South and West soccer programs, is awarded to the winner each year. That winner gets to hold on to the trophy until the following year. South, however, hasn't seen this trophy in quite some time.
I've never seen it, or I'm not sure it exists, because West has held it for the last 12 years or something. Last time we beat them was in PKs last year, but I guess that doesn't count. But if there is a trophy, I want to hold it.
The Spartans will gladly take over the trophy and cherish this win for a long time to come. And maybe, just maybe, when these current players turn into alumni, they too will be back to share their story of their long overdue win in the big South versus West rivalry.
This rivalry is the biggest thing we look forward to every year, more than CIF, more than everything. Winning this game means everything to us. Running through my mind is just pure elation, ecstasy. I'm so happy that we got that win. Undescribable feelings.
You can lose all the games in the season, but if you can't lose to West. Same thing, with a lot of other schools and a lot of other sports. There's that one team that you can't lose against, and West is it. West is the one for South.
Thank you, Haley. So there's our latest SportsDesk Spotlight. Remember, you can always see more of the show and our own holiday gift, more of me, by checking out full episodes of the SportsDesk online, YouTube, Facebook, heck, Google it. You're already online, and like I said, you get to see more of me. Next time we see you in the SportsDesk studios, it'll be 2014, so happy holidays, everybody.